Good afternoon, welcome here to Polo Line TV. Delighted to be here at Cowdray Park today, exclusively live, bringing you the final of the Cicero Cup here. La Irenita, the famous setup of the McDonoughs, playing against La Berta. Earlier on in the subsidiary final, we saw Four Quarters Black take the victory, and it's been a real pleasure bringing you this tournament throughout on Polo Line TV, and as we are throughout the high goal season here at Cowdray Park, bringing you these games exclusive here on Polo Line TV. The sun has come out. There's been wind and rain the last couple of days, but the field here at Amsham Ground at number 3 is looking fantastic. And what an array of talent we have. My name is John Kent, delighted to be here commentating this contest for you. See there, La Berta in the changed kits today of the blue and green. Juan Gris Zavaleta, the captain of the side, just out there warming up. We have a couple of minutes from this game getting underway. So to go through the two lineups now on the screen. La Irenita, they line up with Gilberto Saijo at number 1 of Naught goals. Leon Donoso, what a young player. What a season he is having, off 3 goals. Marcus Kakuaraja off 6. And Matthias McDonough Jr., Viscacha McDonough, also off 6 goals. They play against La Berta. Bruno Bensason off 0 goals. Juan Cruz Zavaleta off 4. Juan Gris Zavaleta off 7. And Santi Araja off 4. I think it's actually Santi Araja. And Juan Cruz Araja. It's just one Zavaleta and a couple of Arajas. We're just a couple of minutes away from this game getting underway. 2 umpires on the ground, Peter Wright, Chris Hyde. Third man of the stand here is England international alongside me, James Harper, keeping an eye on proceedings. 5 chuckers in this 15 goal. Please do let us know where you're watching from. Join us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube TV. We are around the globe, so please do let us know. It's about breakfast time over on the US. Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, Polo Line TV on YouTube TV. But we love having our viewers from around the world joining us here, leaving their comments as the game goes on. I will attempt to give you shout-outs throughout, but it is La Irenita against La Berta. La Irenita in those famous red and grey. La Berta in the changed shirts, blue with the orange lapels on their sleeves. As I mentioned, 5 chuckers here in this 15 goal Cicero Cup final, the first of the 15 goals here at Cowdray Park. So players now in the middle of the ground, ready to get underway. Just the final preparations. What a young team this is. Captained superbly, of course, by Marcus Araja in the La Irenita side. 3 Arajas out on the field, Santi Araja and Juan Cruz Araja in the blue shirt. So players lining up and the ball goes in play as it's there at the back of the line out, and straight away La Berta looking to get there with Araja, but he just leaves it behind and it's picked up now by Zavaleta. Sorry, no, by Araja. Juan Cruz Araja. With the tap, down the road goes Zavaleta. Zavaleta looks to pick it up on the near side. Written up the play well, though, and it's now between the 2 greys. Leon Donoso gets a touch, but it's going to be Kakuaraja to bring it away. Kakuaraja now for La Irenita. Coming up there against Zavaleta. Zavaleta's got his man, hits the backhand, looking for Araja on the turn, but first there is McDonough. McDonough bringing it round here now for La Irenita. Sends it long, down the ground, looking for Kakuaraja. Kakuaraja, he will get here now for La Irenita. Leon Donoso thought about going and eventually does go. Sajao, he's up the front of the ground as well, being watched closely there as Sajao taking the ball up towards the 60. Big early chance here for La Irenita with the approach shot towards the goal, but he's just hit it wide to the left-hand side. Big chance, though, for La Irenita early on in the exchanges here. So La Berta bringing the ball back into play. The ball goes long, looking to find Araja here at the front. It's one Cruz Araja running quickly there. Coming back with him is Kaku Araja, and Kaku Araja looks to have the better of his man this time round. Just about, he did have to think twice about it as he came back, but it's now here with Araja. He's got, sorry, that was McDonough. Araja was behind him, and it's going to fall now for McDonough. Viscaccia McDonough takes the ball up, looking to go up towards the halfway line, leaves the ball behind, but backhand played, and turning onto it first is Zavaleta. Zavaleta being chased every step away here as he hits the neck shot up towards the goal. No one's there, and Larinita are going to be able to bring it clear here with Kaku Araja. Looking now for teammate McDonough on the run. We saw Matthias McDonough, his father, grace the fields here in the high goal for many a season, but that pass just got left short. And it's going to be now here with Laberta. Under pressure all the time there from young Leon Donoso, but spinning it round, sending the ball long down the ground, looking to see if he can find Araja into the play. The near side backhand played by Kaku Araja is going to come now for McDonough. McDonough has Donoso in front of him. Zavaleta goes back in defence. It's still here though with Viscaccia McDonough. Taps it up in the air. Look at that play by the 6-goal player from Argentina. McDonough going on the near side against the pony. Donoso comes into it. Donoso can't get any distance on the play. He's got Zavaleta applying the pressure. Donoso comes across and the whistle has been blown. So having a look here on the instant replay, it's going to be Leon Donoso coming round, getting the whistle from the referee, and Juan Gris Zavaleta looks to take it now to the right-hand side. Zavaleta being chased every step there by Leon Donoso. Has a look up now. Zavaleta just over the top of the ball, and it's going to be full now for Donoso. Under pressure straight away from Araja. Leon Donoso called off the play by Kaku Araja. Kaku Araja just leaves behind. And it's picked up now by Zavaleta, making his way across and coming across and drawing the whistle from the umpire was Sajao. As we have a look here on the instant replay, Zavaleta making his way down. You saw clearly there the line was for Laberta, and it's going to be a chance here for Laberta to take the lead halfway through this opening chukker. So Juan Gris Zavaleta steps up, puts it through the goal, and the goal is scored for Laberta. And we have the opening goal here of this Cicero Cup final. We have a look here on the instant replay. Juan Gris Zavaleta, easy as you like, undefended, and he got a lot more on it as well. So players come back to the centre of the ground. So players line up, ball goes in play. It's out the back now, and it's going to be picked up here by Araja. Araja has McDonough behind him. He's up against there. Araja, as well as the umpires, blow a whistle on the ground. A little bit of a clash there between two of the Arajas on the ground as we have a look again on this instant replay. And Kaku Araja didn't have the space that he needed to be given, and it's going to be a penalty shot, this time in favour of Larinita. We have another look on this angle here. McDonough with the big 60, and it just looks like it's gone wide to the left-hand side. So Larinita unable to convert with their big first chance. Laberta, just under 3 minutes to go here in this opening chukker. And they come away again with Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta drives it long, looking to see if he can find Santi Araja on the run. Araja looking now to run past McDonough, but good, strong defensive play there. His father made a career out of those kind of defensive plays. Matthias McDonough, one of the great backs of World Polos, is left behind and turning onto it first. Good, strong play by Donoso. Backed up, though, was Zavaleta by Santi Araja. Coming in and picked up again by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris running by, looking to get past the defender again there in Cicero Araja. The two number 3s together, and it's Juan Gris Zavaleta able to take control here for Laberta. Juan Gris down the ground, calling for the pass for two Arajas. Up there as well as Bruno Bensasson. Bensasson coming up against Sajau, and is picked up away now by McDonough. McDonough, good riding there by Viscacha McDonough, and it's going to be a penalty shot once again on the ground as we have a look here at the instant replay. McDonough it was who was coming round underneath the swing. Came Araja, and it's going to go up to a penalty 5B in favour of the red shirts of Laurinita. So Laurinita with the ball on the halfway line, and it will be McDonough with the tap down the ground. Calling for the pass is Cicero Araja. Araja though is going to have to come back on himself. It was a good spot there and is picked up by Araja. Has a look down the ground. Zavaleta comes in behind, so Araja called off the play by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta up here against Cicero Araja, so it's left now in turn for Santi Araja. Araja leaves the ball in turn again for Zavaleta. Zavaleta has a look down the ground, calling for a pass. A whole bunch of Laberta players as Zavaleta goes round. He takes it up into the 60. Juan Gris Zavaleta, big chance here for Laberta to double their lead. Juan Gris Zavaleta with the tap towards the goal, and what a score that is for Laberta. It's Juan Gris Zavaleta, their captain, who gets it. So we have a look here on the instant replay. Zavaleta running through, kept his composure. The goal is scored, and Laberta double their lead. Just under a minute to go here in the first chukker. So ball goes back in play, and it's here with Juan Gris Zavaleta drawing whistle from the crowd.
Apologies here on the ground, just a couple of technical difficulties on the microphone, but we are here. Final of the Cicero Cup. We'll go through the two lineups in between the chuckers, but apologies again for the technical difficulties just before the game has got started. But as we go here, it will be Matthias McDonough Jr. with the ball from the spot.
So Laurinita then trailing this game, 2 goals down, and it will be McDonough. Big hitter of the ball. Matthias McDonough Jr. sends it up the ground looking for Araja, but he's defended there by fellow Araja. And it's a tail backhand hit, but not a lot of distance. So Cicero Araja will come on to it. Juan Gris Zavaleta, he looked to get involved and eventually will fall for Leon Donoso. Donoso taps it inside. He's got a few players surrounding. The umpire's happy for play to continue as Juan Gris Zavaleta look to get him there. They all leave it behind, and it's Donoso looking to come again. Leon Donoso taken now by Juan Gris Zavaleta, and the counter-attack is on again, and it's the captain of Laberta taking on Matthias McDonough Jr. The defence was good at the front as it falls now for Leon Donoso. Left on now for Cicero Araja. Cicero Araja spins round. We've got the first buzzer here on the ground as Kakaraja takes it up into the 40. He's got Leon Donoso looking to support him. There as well is Zavaleta. Zavaleta hits the backhand into space. They've got about 10 seconds to play with as Laranita look to make it count. Sajao, he's coming through. Good defensive play there. And they just about get it away, and they do. And that you would think might keep them good in this chukker as it's met there between the two Arajas. And now Santi Araja looks to go. The buzzer brings an end to the first chukker. So here at the ground, let's have a round of applause for both sets of players. It's Laberta leading the Cicero Cup final 2-0, the first of our 5 chukkers. So welcome back here on Polo Line TV. Big opening chukker there for Laberta, leading this game 2-0. Tisvet can confirm the lineups. A little bit different. It's Santi Araja. He's out there in the red hat for Laberta. Juan Cruz Araja, he is in the number 2. So players make their way back onto the field, just running out of time. Desperate defence there towards the final stages. Successful in the end for Laberta. So just a roll in. We're about 70 yards out from that goal being attacked by La Iranita. We saw a very impressive subsidiary final early on today. A big victory. It was for 4 quarters black, as we get a whistle on the ground here right at the beginning of this chukker. So we have a look here on the instant replay. Just coming round out the line out, it was McDonough who had the line coming across in front. The Laberta player. So a close penalty in favour of La Iranita. We saw McDonough just wide to the right with a 60-yard penalty in the last chukker. Let's see what he can do from 40 yards out. So McDonough with the penalty. You don't stop those. Straight through the centre of the goal. And La Iranita, they are on the board here in this Cicero Cup final right at the beginning of the second chukker. Matthias McDonough Jr. comes back to the middle. His first goal of this game. Great to see La Iranita playing over here in the UK season. We saw a trio of Laranita's sides play the Argentine Open last year, making waves throughout the world of polo. Matthias McDonough and his brother Pablo McDonough, of course, victorious in the Argentine Open. They do such an amazing job with horses and players as Matthias McDonough Jr. comes onto the play. Spins it back round, looking to take on now just a little bit of space for himself. He's got Kako Araja running down the ground. Donoso's there as well, but he's gone for Marcus Araja. Araja running up towards the goal, and this looks like a second goal in quick succession. Great polo there by La Iranita, and the pass from McDonough picked up by Araja, and we are all tied up here in this second chukker. Wonderful composure there in front of the goal by Kako Araja, running away from the Liberta defence. And the players make their way back to the centre of the field. Umpires Peter Wright, Chris Hyde. And the ball goes in play. It's out the back of the line, and they're gone again. And it's Araja. Oh, he took out the play there by Santi Araja, and Juan Cruz Zavaleta with the open backhand, looking to see if he can find Juan Cruz Araja. Juan Cruz just slows it down. He's got Leon Donoso right next to him, still though with Araja. Zavaleta's looking to give him a help as the umpires, I think, have blown the whistle. So we have a look here on the instant replay. And it was Juan Cruz Araja, just got spun slightly from behind the saddle there. So spot hit in favour of Liberta, an uneven ride-off. And Juan Cruz Zavaleta brings the ball into play. What a bank holiday weekend of polo it has been here at Cowdray Park. Terminating here, of course, with this Cicero Cup final. It's Santi Araja looking to pick up the ball. Juan Cruz Araja comes in behind. Ball sent down, looking to see if he can find Santi on the run, but he's just put a little bit too much on it. And there in defence will be Kako Araja. Seems to be Arajas everywhere in this game as Kako Araja looks to bring it away. Waiting for the pass down the ground was Sajal, but it's just put too much distance on the ball. So coming back in defence is Araja here for Liberta. Juan Cruz Araja turning and facing Matthias McDonough Jr. As behind him there is Juan Cruz Zavaleta. Zavaleta sends the runners down the ground. He's also got Bensason up the front, but he didn't get clear contact on the ball. And picking it up there on the near side is Marcus Araja for Laranita. Picked up now by McDonough. The trio of Laranita players combined, just about to take control of the ball here, but it's stolen away by Santi Araja from Kako Araja. Santi Araja now looks to go. All of three Arajas together now on the ground as it's Santi Araja getting round Kako Araja there now with Juan Cruz Araja as he sends the ball up towards the goal, and in the end it's a McDonough to come in and just clear it all up as the ball goes wide of the goalpost. And it remains 2 goals all here. So Laranita have the ball on the back line. With McDonough. McDonough sends it out to right-hand side, looking to find Marcus Araja. Santi Araja comes in to close him down. As again, Juan Cruz Araja, he's close by as well. McDonough now looks to spread for play as it's here with Marcus Araja. I might just call them by their first names from here on in. It's Marcus. He sends the ball down the ground, looking to see if he can find McDonough. McDonough there on the near side. Takes it through the run there of Santi Araja. It's here now with Matthias McDonough Jr. He's got clear grass in front of him as Laranita look to get their third goal off the chuck of a cut shot by McDonough, but it's wide to the left-hand side of the goalpost. But all of the pressure coming from the red shirts of Laranita for the time being. All 2s on the board and 2.5 minutes to go here in the second. As it's brought back into play here by Juan Cruz. Behind him is Zavaleta. Zavaleta calls Juan Cruz Araja off the play and now looks to take on Leon Donoso as he takes the ball to the right-hand side. But look at that by Leon Donoso. Takes the ball from Zavaleta, but it just about works out again for Liberta as it's brought away now by Araja. Juan Cruz Araja left it for Santi Araja. Santi Araja with the open backhand, picked up now by Kako Araja. In now comes Juan Cruz. Juan Cruz has the ball on the near side, backs the ball away into a pony as it's here now with Santi. Santi looking to take on Leon Donoso. Donoso, good pressure there at the front, and it looks like he may well have reached underneath the pony of Leon Donoso as he hit the next shot. Did Santi Araja? If that is the case, then it will be a penalty shot in favour of Laranita. And seeing the instant replay, that was an X shot under the pony. So it's going to be Laranita with the chance to put themselves back in the lead. I say back in the lead for the first time in this contest. Great to see Gilberto Sajao playing as part of this Laranita side. With a ball being teed up here by McDonough. Kako Araja goes off to change, so you'd imagine it will be Matthias McDonough Jr., big hitting number 4, 6-goal player, with the chance. So McDonough with the shot through the goal, and the goal is scored. And for the first time this afternoon in this Cicero Cup final, Laranita, they edge out in front. Lovely penalty here by Matthias McDonough Jr. Straight through the centre of the goal. So players back in the centre of the ground. Laberta head towards the scoreboard end here on Amshin ground at number 3 as the ball goes in. Picked up now by Kako Araja, looking to take on Santi Araja of Laberta. Is here with Kaku. Kaku with the under the neck shot towards the goal, looking for Gilberto Sajao at the front, but Araja coming through at speed. Good defensive play by Santi Araja as the ball just nestles there, just over the line. So it will be brought back in here by Juangri Zavaleta. Zavaleta sends it long, and look at the speed of Santi Araja, who's got away. It's Araja, always just over top of the ball. The horse gives him another chance. Gilberto Sajao back strong in defence. Great defensive play by the Laranita number 1, and it will be brought here now by Kako Araja again. End-to-end polo in this Cicero Cup final. A trio of Laberta players all drawn in as Juan Cruz Araja gets a backhand. Little Leon Donoso comes in between all of them himself. So as the whistle goes, you see here Leon Donoso coming through. There's 2 Laberta players surrounding him, and it will be a penalty shot blown against Leon Donoso in favour of Laberta. So about 40 seconds or so to go here in this second chukker. Laberta with the chance to tie us up. Juangri Zavaleta with the 30-yard penalty. No mistake at all, and we are all tied up. 3 goals all here. We'll see if there's time for one more play here in this second chukker. The umpires will count up to 25. So you would imagine that will indeed be the case. This game continues to swing back and forth here. Ball goes back in play. It's out the back of the line. It is picked up now by Marcus Araja, taking on Santi. Santi coming back now on the near side, looking for Juan Cruz, but it's only gone as far as McDonough. McDonough, there goes the first buzzer. 30 seconds to go until the end of the second chukker, unless there's a whistle, which there is. So let's hear it again for both sides. That's the end of the second chukker. We're all tied in the final of a Cicero, 3 goals all. So Leon Donoso, looks like it will be him who picked up the foul, but the Cicero Cup presented by Standing Rock here on Polo Line TV. We are all tied, 3 goals all here at the end of the second chukker.
I started 2 years ago playing low ball, and then I came last year and played some 15 goals with Kusnach practice with Orson Clark, that is the patron of my dad, and that's it. We're playing the 15 goal, the Cicero, with La Irenita, with Gilberto, that he's crack, Vizcacha and Kaku Araya. Nada, amazing. No, obviously I would like to play the Palermo and the high goal here in the US. Always is good Polo. The high goal in Soto Grande, I would like to play that. With Pedro Chaban, that is my best friend, the son of Santiago and the brother of Lorenzo. Rufo Laule also is a really good friend. Artemio Figueras, a lot of friends that are really good.
So welcome back here on Polo Line TV. Big hello, like I said, some of our viewers from around the world. We have Rapai Ahmed watching from Brunei. Margaret Miller, big hello, a little closer to Cowdray Park in Cornwall. And Alberto van der Meyer as well. Great to have you all watching here on Polo Line TV. Please do, of course, download our app, bringing you all the coverage from around Europe this summer season. We head to Chicago as well in the end of July. All available on Polo Line TV, our brand new app available across all the app stores. Google Play, iOS App Store. But here at the final of the Cicero Cup, presented by Standing Rock, we are all tied, threes on the board. And the decision on the field to get this third chukker underway. It's going to be a penalty 2, it looks like. Or maybe a penalty 3, 40-yard shot. No, penalty 2. Leon Donoso it was coming through. They said clear grass in front of him, so a 30-yard undefended shot at goal for La Irenita. So McDonough with the 30-yard penalty. No mistake at all in La Irenita. They do reclaim the lead here right at the beginning of the third chukker.
Will be a presentation following this game. We're going to head over to the clubhouse for that presentation. So do make sure you head that way. Grab some last refreshments here on this bank holiday weekend as well.
As the players back in the centre of the ground. Ball goes in play. It's here now with Kako Raja. Juan Gris Zavaleta look to come through as the umpires blow the whistle on the play. Juan Gris Zavaleta claiming that he had the line. As we have a look here on the instant replay. Ball goes through out the lineup. Zavaleta ridden into his own player, it looked like there, by Kako Raja. So was Zavaleta, his own player, ridden into his swing there by Kako Raja. So it's going to be a close penalty here in favour of L'Alberta and a chance to tie us right back up again here. So Juan Gris Zavaleta coming around to take this 30-yard penalty. Just a little bit of wind beginning to blow here as well at Ambersham. Zavaleta with the penalty, and a beautiful penalty too, 30-yarder there by the Argentine player Juan Gris Zavaleta, and we will come back to the middle as these teams continue to exchange blows out here in this final of the Cicero. Perfect penalty there, a different kind of style to one we saw by McDonough previously, but they all count the same on the scoreboard. So ball goes back into play. Out the back of the lineup. Looking to pick it up there was McDonough, but it's only gone as far as Zavaleta. Zavaleta has to look to see where Vitura Rajas go, as well as Ben Sasson, but it's still going to be here with Juan Gris Zavaleta. Called off the play by Santi Araja. Araja with the tap. Behind him again it comes Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta takes it out to the left-hand side. Now looking to run past Donoso in defence. It's Zavaleta putting on the speed there right in front of the goal. Good defensive work though initially by Donoso, but it's here now with Juan Cruz Araja with the shot, looking for Santi Araja. It's backed away there by McDonough and completed just about in defence, but the umpires again blowing a whistle as all of the players crowded together there in front of the goalmouth. So we have a look at the instant replay. It's Araja who has it, and they're going to give this one again in favour of Laberta. So a similar foul to that we saw previously. Laberta players turning quickly on the line, and Laranita penalised right in front of goal. Juan Gris Zavaleta with the 30 results for saying this time along the ground. The goal is scored, and Laberta, they reclaim the lead here. Just under 2 minutes played in the third of our 5 chukkers. So sides exchanging penalties. We've seen a couple of good running goals. That's what we want to see more on the ground. It is holding up superbly here. A lot of credit to give to the ground staff at Cowdray. There's been a lot of rain over the last couple of days. It looks superb for this Cicero final as it's there with Araja. Looking to find Juan Gris Zavaleta at the front. Zavaleta's got to get away from the attention of McDonough, which he does. It's Juan Gris Zavaleta looking to run. Takes it out the air once, takes it out the air twice, and it's against the post and in. The goal is scored. Juan Gris Zavaleta gets another one, and that is 6 goals to 4. Superb goal here by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Took it out of the air, then just slowed it down, and you see it just takes a bounce off the goalpost and in. So players returning to the centre of the ground. 6 goals to 4. Laberta suddenly in control. We saw them with this lead in the first chuck as well before they were pegged back. Can Laranita repeat the trick? They look to get going again here with Kako Araja. He's ridden out the play by Zavaleta with the big near side backhand, putting it up into the air, but Donoso looks to spin it back round. Leon Donoso, son, of course, of Jose Donoso, making a real impression here at Cowdray Park over the last couple of years, as it's here with Kako Araja. Araja running down the ground, calling for the pass is Leon Donoso. Donoso getting there in front of Santi Araja, but the umpires didn't like the angle of which he came in on that ride-off. They will have a chat just to make sure they're in agreement. As we have a look here on the instant replay, the pass was hit down, and Donoso did just get in front, not shoulder to shoulder. So it is indeed going to be a penalty in favour of Laberta. Juan Gris Zavaleta looks to get going quickly. Just for a second, they had a man advantage with Kako Araja coming back on a spare pony, but he was quick onto it and back into the action as well. Araja. Santi Araja went for the hook, but Marcus Araja evaded him. So it's now here with Araja for La Iranita. Sends it down the ground. Looking to see if he can find Gilberto Sajao at the front. Oh, over the backhand there. An unlucky bounce for Juan Cruz Araja. McDonough fighting his way through. Matthias McDonough Jr. with the score for his side. And La Iranita, they pull one back here. 6 goals to 5. They now trail, and it's another goal for Matthias McDonough Jr. Fighting his way through there, evading the hooks. Good, strong play by the number 4. Players line up. Ball goes back in play. It's out the back here for Juan Gris Zavaleta on the near side. Juan-Gris Zavaleta and McDonough come together. McDonough with the near side backhand. It's going to be here now, and it's the two Arajas again. Marcus taking on Santi. Santi Araja goes back. Marcus Araja not quite strong enough. Good backhand played there by Santi, but it's only going to go as far here as Matthias McDonough Jr. McDonough called off the play by Araja. Araja now, he will come round here for La Ironita, looking to take on Santi Araja, and Santi Araja just comes across, and yet another whistle is blown on the ground. Picking up the ball here then was Marcus Araja. Tapped the ball up, and I think Santi just got a little bit caught there. And it is going to be a penalty too. 30-yard shot in favour of La Ironita. It was Santi Araja just standing over the line. And Matthias McDonough Jr. once again to take. McDonough, plenty on that 30. That one travelled an absolute mile. Great penalty. And we are tied up again. 6 goals all. Neither side able to separate from the other at the moment. And this was a beautiful penalty by Matthias McDonough Jr. straight through the centre of the goal. The players back in the centre. Ball goes in play. Touch there at the front by Ben Sasson, but it's going to be Leon Donoso to bring it away. Donoso looked to take it up the air. Good defence by Juan Cruz Araja. That's there now with Juan-Gris Zavaleta looking for Ben Sasson at the front. The line won't quite fall from though, as instead comes in Marcus Araja, challenged by Santi Araja in the blue. And it's Santi Araja who steals it away, and Liberta look to go again. Santi Araja underneath the stick there of Donoso, but great defensive work by Leon Donoso, and is brought away now by Marcus Araja. Swinging it back round as the game now finally begins to open up here with Marcus Araja coming in between Juan Cruz and Santi, as it's here now with Juan Cruz. 5 players come round in a muddle as eventually Juan-Gris Zavaleta, what a pass, and it's up to Bruno Bensasson. Bensasson with the shot towards the goal. Spotted the gap and went from there. Did Bensasson. And the goal is scored. Juan-Gris Zavaleta delivers the perfect pass. Bensasson finishes it off. And Liberta back in the lead. Testing. So players back in the centre of the field. Off the head there of McDonough, as it's taken away now and picked up by Leon Donoso. Leon Donoso couldn't quite get there as it's sent down the ground by Juan Cruz Araja. Looking to get there again is Ben Sasson, but this time drawing the whistle against Leon Donoso, who comes around. McDonough sends it out to right-hand side, looking for Kako Araja. Kako Araja just slows it down. Santi Araja waits with him, but Araja for La Ironita, able to beat the two Arajas initially, but back came Juan Cruz Araja. First buzzer's gone on the ground, so we've got 30 seconds left here before the end of the half. The ball sent down the ground still, but there in defence was Zavaleta. Not a lot of distance, so Leon Donoso will have a chance here now for La Ironita to spin it back towards the goal. Still here with Leon Donoso, fighting his way through. Leon Donoso looks like he's just got a little bit of a gap. Leon Donoso still here. He's up against a couple of Liberta players in defence. The umpires still say play on as we hear the second buzzer go here on the ground. So the end of the third chukker. And Liberta, they lead at the halfway point. 7-6 against La Ironita in the Cicero Cup final presented by Standing Rock.
I'm pretty new. I'm pretty new in this world. I was more in the football world, but we started a partnership with Blacktown. We make a new team, so I'm starting to understand a bit more about the polo, about the polo players, the teams, and the destination also as well. So I'm learning. The ambassador, she introduced me, Seba. We have some meetings. I have in my team people that they develop retail in brand clothes. He told me about his idea, the thing he wanted to achieve. We started this partnership. We are doing some events this summer to start to develop all the new apparel and the new brand. We have many projects ongoing. We are developing at different level, and we want to put Blacktown. It's a good brand in the polo world. It's well known. They have more than 800 teams. I think it's a pretty good brand, but we will put this brand in the next level.
¿La Dolfina o la Natividad?
I like more La Dolfina. I think I like more La Dolfina. I've been in the last days. I've been during the games. So in Poroto, Mia, and I think I will see Adolfo as well. So I'm in this side.
So welcome back here at the halfway point of this Cicero Cup final. Have a look at some of the stats then on the field. We've seen a lot of penalties, just for 3 goals from the field for La Berta and 2 for La Irenita. Throw-ins been dominated by La Irenita, but fouls have been the story of that. 4 out of 4 penalties for La Berta, 4 out of 5 for La Irenita. No yellow cards yet, no safeties, but it has been a first half, as I mentioned, dominated, especially by close penalties in front of goals. You're seeing the players crowd up together, try and fight for any space that they can. But still 2 chukkers remaining. The conditions a little bit rainy, feel in the sky, but it's cold and windy. No rain as of yet here on Ambition ground number 3 today. Again, do let us know through social media where you are watching this from. Big welcome as well to Amanu Kumasi. I hope I've got that name pronounced correctly as we have a look at the score progression. La Berta, they ran off to a 2-goal lead. They got pegged back. La Irenita then held the lead for a little bit before La Berta went 2 ahead again. And it's for 1 goal separating them at the end of the third. 7 goals to 6. 2 chukkers left then in this 15-goal final. We saw earlier on in the day victory in the subsidiary for 4 quarters black in a great performance against Amanara, Santi Chavan, Lorenzo Chavan put up a fight, but in the end, a great performance. It was Gonzalo Ferrari in particular, running away, dominating that game. Social media event, Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, Polo Line TV on YouTube. That is where you can find us. We are here at Cowdray, exclusively live throughout the medium and high goal finals, and of course all of the Gold Cup, the British Open, getting underway at the end of June. Please do join us. Those games can be streamed exclusively live and free of charge as well, wherever you are in the world. A chance to watch the very best here at Cowdray Park. So, 2 chukkers left in this final. Laberta, they have possession of the ball to get us back underway. The ball on the back line, and it will be Juan Gris Zavaleta bringing the ball back in the play. Leon Donoso, this young player who's made such an impression, as we mentioned earlier, son of Jose Donoso, and he goes straight to Zavaleta. Look at the confidence there of Leon Donoso with the tail backhand, and is read superbly by Marcus Araja, who's gone. It's Araja looking to tie us up here at the beginning of the fourth, and what a goal that is. It was great play by Leon Donoso. The goal is scored, and La Iranita, they tie us up here right at the beginning of the fourth chukker. Players will make their way back to the centre of the field, but what a score, what a finish by Araja. Marcus Araja, you can see highlights of him playing yesterday in the Duke of Sutherland Cup as well. A long day it was for him and his Mura Sanctus side against a very impressive Ojo Caliente side led by Facundo Sola yesterday. That final will be streamed live on the 9th of June on Polo Line TV. But here back on the Cicero Cup final. It's sent down the ground looking for Gilberto Sejao. Sejao out in front here for La Iranita, looking to put his side back out in front. Sejao goes for a backhand, leaves the ball behind, and with the chance now to bring it away is Juan Cruz Araja. Leaves it for Juan Gris Zavaleta, sending it out left, looking to see if he can find Santi Araja to pick it up here. Instead it's going to be Juan Cruz. Putting on the pressure again is Donoso. Across again comes Marcus Araja. Great play by Laranitra, and it's going to work for them here. And McDonough is going to have a chance to make it 8-7. Matthias McDonough, fancy out of the air. Join the French Open, playing tennis with it. The goal is scored. 8-7. La Iranita, 2 quick goals for their side. Great play first by Donoso, then by Marcus Araja. And what a finish that was by McDonough. 8-7. Laranita spin it back round. Ball goes back in play. Here now with Santi Araja, but I think he may well have drawn the whistle as Marcus Araja came through in attack. Chris Hyde picking the ball up there, signalling that it will indeed be La Iranita spinning round first. You saw Marcus Araja, Santi Araja stopped him, needed to go near side hook. This one's going to go down the ground. You'd think a 30-yard penalty here for La Iranita. And having been a goal down just a couple of minutes ago, this is a chance for them to put themselves 2 goals ahead. McDonough with the 30, no mistake again. He's been perfect for those kind of positions in this game. So goal is scored, 9-7. La Iranita lead. What an opening to this chukker. They've had 3 goals in just 2.5 minutes, and they've taken control out here. The players line up, ball back in play. Leon Donoso hooked up the play by Juan Gris Zavaleta, spinning it back round. Zavaleta now with Donoso close by. Bensasson goes down the ground, calling for the pass as Juan Gris Zavaleta still has control of the ball. Being chased every step of the way there by Leon Donoso, who steals it away again. He can't quite get clear though, as it's here now with Santi Araja. Big strong play though by McDonough, who's got the ball there, sending it for Leon Donoso. Donoso can't quite get round Zavaleta, but he did get the backhand looking for Marcus Araja, but the ball left behind, and Zavaleta again as the play breaks down here for La Berta. Juan Gris Zavaleta takes it up over the halfway line, still with Juan Gris. In between now, McDonough and Araja. Sent down the ground by Juan Gris, up against the boards there as McDonough comes down the line. Big near side backhand. I think that's gone into the cards on the far side. So it will be drop ball for La Berta. And looking to get on with it quickly here is Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris with the shot up towards the goal, looking for one of the Arajas to put it in front of him. Good defensive play though by Marcus Araja, but coming through at speed is Juan Gris Zavaleta and gets a score on the near side. Great strong play there in a tackle, was it? It may have actually. I've heard a whistle on the ground, and third man, England international player James Harper here saying no as well, so I think it actually went wide. So it's going to be La Ironita with the ball on the back line. No goals, save the umpires. So some beginning to shine here again at amateur. It's been pretty much all 4 seasons here at Cowdray Park throughout the afternoon. But it is cold as it's sent down the ground long there by McDonough. Looking for Sajal, but he's written out the play well there by Bensasson, and spinning round there and picking the ball up is Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris Zavaleta sends it. Leon Donoso with the tail backhand, looking to see if he can find Kakaraja on the turn, but the open hit by Santi Araja picks it up again. Juan Gris Zavaleta will get there as well as La Berta continue to put the pressure on. Having seen that 1-goal lead turn it into a 2-goal deficit here, they want to pull it back as the umpires tell the Reds to clear. Blue ball, Juan Gris Zavaleta with the shot towards the goal, but couldn't find the accuracy. So again, we will see La Ironita with the chance to bring it away. And Araja taking over the knock-in duties with McDonough off, changing onto a fresh pony. So slight change, and it's worked as well as confusion in the La Berta ranks allows McDonough onto the ball. He was closed down quickly, but that means that Zavaleta got drawn in, and Leon Donoso has the chance to go. Donoso looking to take on Santi Araja. Santi Araja hits the open backhand, turning onto it first, though again will be McDonough. McDonough in between Zavaleta and Araja on the near side, just loses it on the bounce as we come into the final minute and a half of this penultimate chakra as it's spun round here by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta, dummied left, goes right, looking to take on Donoso again. Donoso's got to be quick, but just look at the speed of Leon Donoso tracking Juan Gris Zavaleta every step of the way, but it's good play by Donoso, forcing Zavaleta into the error, and it's there now with Araja with the tail backhand, looking again for McDonough. McDonough appealing for Val. The umpire's happy for play to go on as Sajal hits the ball down the ground. Sajal looking for Matthias McDonough Jr. He's going to get another chance here as he's called off the play by Leon Donoso. Donoso, one more approach shot perhaps to goal here from Leon Donoso under his spell with the next shot into the pony, and the umpires aren't going to like that one as it was a little close to the opposition player. As we have a look here at the instant replay, Leon Donoso went for the big neck shot straight into the opposition player, so it's going to be a spot hit in favour of La Berta and Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta, he's got Santi Araja running quickly to his right-hand side. It's still here now with Juan Gris. Instead he goes left as he's got Bruno Bensasson in a lot of space here. His man was off the field, so just open space now as he's called off the play first by Santi Araja, then by Juan Cruz Araja. Santi looking to get there. Good defensive play again though by Leon Donoso. Gives it to Marcus Araja. Marcus Araja offside, near side. Still here with Laberta looking to put on the pressure, as turning it round now is Marcus Araja. Marcus Araja here for La Irenita, looking to run now against Juan Gris Zavaleta, going back in defence. Is it Zavaleta now picking it up as we're live again here on the field as well, but the umpires blowing the whistle.
Apologies again here at the ground, just a little bit of difficulties with the microphone. We are back to the final chucker in a bit.
So spot hit penalty here for Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris Zavaleta. Just next from there is Leon Donoso. The first buzzer has gone on the ground. The umpires try to play advantage, but they have blown the whistle. So let's hear it for both these sides. The end of the fourth chukker, 9-7. La Irenita lead. As we go off onto the break here, one chuck remaining in the Cicero Cup, presented by Standing Rock. So players back on the field of play for this final chuck. They actually gave the penalty against Laberta on that one, claiming that Juan Gris Zavaleta trying to dupe the umpires on that one. So it was La Irenita with the ball, but coming away with it now. We are in the final chukker of this Cicero Cup final. Laberta, they need some of their magic from their captain, Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris takes it out to the left-hand side, has a look down the ground. Leon Donoso, look at that little tail wag on the pony as he goes back in defence. Is it still here? Oh, he's left it behind. Juan Gris, as across now comes Marcus Araja. Santi Araja closing him down for Laberta. Is it still here with Marcus on the boards? Marcus Araja turns around and faces, beaten his family member Santi Araja this time round as he sends it down the ground looking for McDonough. McDonough looking to get to the ball. McDonough, great near side backhand, knew exactly where Marcus Araja was going to be. Great play between the two as the shot goes long down the ground, looking to see if they can find Donoso. Donoso on the near side, called off the play by Gilberto Sejao. Gilberto Sejao with a big chance here for La Irenita, just deflects it wide off his pony. Big chance there to go 3 goals to the good. But Laberta just clinging on here in this game. But they will need to come again if they could really do with a goal from their next attack. in this fifth and final chukker as Juan Gris Zavaleta brings the ball into play. Long drive down the ground. Santi Araja spotted a gap as he looks to get here in front of Marcus Araja. Marcus Araja applying the pressure, enough to put Santi off his stride as it's here now with Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta behind him there is Juan Cruz Araja. The ball goes longer still for Santi Araja. Santi Araja now misses the ball behind him as it's Bruno Bensasson looking to get there and gives the ball to Santi Araja again. Santi Araja with the drive up towards the goal. It's got the distance, but it's just wide to the left-hand side. And that will be La Irinita ball as time continues to tick down here for La Berta. As it's here with McDonough on the back line. McDonough, ooh, he made a little bit of a mess of that one, and it's going to be there with Juan Cruz Araja. That one didn't go to plan at all for La Irinita, and it's Juan Cruz Araja able just to swoop in there. Got caught underneath the legs there, did Matthias McDonough Jr. So across came Araja, picked it up, and it is 9-8 here. So those regular viewers here at Cowdray, we know the situation in these final chukkers. If we're all tied at the end of this fifth chukker, we will play for 30 seconds and then go into golden goal. If one team is winning, we end on the first buzzer. Santi Araja gets the ball out the air, gives it to Juan Gris Zavaleta across the line. We could see that from here on the grandstand. Marcus Araja coming across, picking up the line from the backhand, and it's going to be a spot hit penalty in favour of La Irinita. And the confidence of Matthias McDonough Jr. He will come back and take this penalty. You would imagine you will see Juan Cruz Araja look to close them down pretty quickly. McDonough has a look out in front of him. He's got all the players running. This time he just looks to send it long. He's got plenty of distance. It's a lovely strike, and it's there for Araja's beautiful Polo as Marcus Araja finishes it off. You saw them talking together before he went and hit that penalty, and he put it to about 2 yards from goal. What a strike, curling through the air, and Araja ran away from Santi Araja and just put the next shot finish through the goal. And it's double digits on the board for La Irinita. They lead halfway through the final chukker, 10-8. Just a little bit of daylight, important daylight between the two sides. As the ball goes back into play. Reaching behind him, Leon Donoso. Juan Gris Zavaleta, he's got to be quick here. Juan Gris as Leon Donoso looks to get going, but Zavaleta strong enough, but stronger still by Donoso. Called off for play by McDonough. McDonough on the near side, reaches out behind him, taps it up towards the 60. Goes for a big cut shot, but we saw the bounce. Unlucky there as it's cleared away, but picking up the line was Marcus Araja. The umpires, to the frustration of Juan Gris Zavaleta, calling him back, and it's going to be a close penalty. It was Marcus Araja again. I've got the Polo Line TV instant replay to my left. Picking up the line, coming down in a penalty too. And with 3 minutes to go, this a big moment here for the La Irinita side. McDonough and Araja then standing over the ball. What a penalty that was last time round by Matthias McDonough Jr. This time from the 30. Did miss an early 60. Since then he's been perfect, especially from here. As he hits a 30-yarder through the centre of the goal. Plenty on it as well. So La Irinita, they lead by 3 now in this Cicero Cup final. After this game finishes, as the players come back to the centre. Ball goes in play. Out the back of the line now, and he's gone again. Marcus Araja. Marcus Araja looking to run away. He sees behind him. He's got Juan Gris Zavaleta just closing down the angles, and perhaps that did enough to put Araja off his swing at this time round, but he did enough in turn, and it's Araja still fighting at the front as Zavaleta looks to bring it away. Juan Gris Zavaleta just about surviving there for La Berta. Leaves the ball behind at the second attempt. Under the next shot played by Marcus Araujo. Across comes McDonough. McDonough is there again. Matthias McDonough Jr. with the shot, with the score. And you would think that could be that for this Cicero Cup final. What a score that was. It was dogged attack played by Marcus Araujo, and he sent through the next shot and picked up by McDonough. And with that, making it 12-8 going into the final minute and a half, it does look like it's going to be victory for the red shirts. La Iranita, what a setup they have. Playing all the high goal levels over in Argentina, part of a Triple Crown circuit with numerous teams now looking to make their mark here in the UK, as it's here now with Leon Donoso. Leon Donoso, they want to rubber stamp it here. Leon Donoso couldn't get the cut shot this time round, as we now are in the final minute of this contest. Juan Gris Zavaleta turns it round here for Laberta. They want to try and get one before the final buzzers. It's here now in defence. Santi Araujo looking there to take on Marcus Araujo, but Marcus Araujo again so strong in that position. Sends it down the ground, looking for Leon Donoso, but covering him this time is Juan Cruz Araujo. Juan Cruz spins it back around, turns and faces here now for Laberta. Behind him is Juan Gris Zavaleta. He's got Santi Araujo there as well. Santi Araujo will pick it up. Remember, Laberta, they led 8-6. 6 unanswered goals for La Iranita have put them in control in these final stages, as it's here now with Juan Cruz. Araujo couldn't get there, and it's brought away now by Gilberto Sejao. Sejao with the touch. Couldn't find the player, though, as the open backhand hit by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Leon Donoso cooled off there by Matthias McDonough Jr. Matthias McDonough Jr. with the shot down the ground, looking to see if he can find Gilberto Sejao. Good defensive play by Araujo, and it's Santi Araujo to finish it with the tail. And there goes the buzzer. So it is La Iranita. Let's hear then for both sides here at the ground. La Iranita, what a final chukker and a half they had. 2 chukkers, 12-8. La Iranita, Gilberto Sejao, Leon Donoso, Marcus Araujo, and Matthias McDonough Jr. A big victory for them here at the ground. If I could please ask you to make your way to the clubhouse. Thank you to all of those who have attended our bank holiday weekend of polo. Loads of polo to continue here during the week here at Cowdray Park. Please do check out the website, and we look forward to seeing you throughout the High Goal and Dollar Cup here in the coming week. So we have a look here as we continue on Polo Line TV. The score progression, Laberta, they went into that 2-goal lead. They kept that pressure on throughout before they were pegged back in that 4th chukker. 9-8 and then 12-8. A strong second half by La Iranita, as we see those players there. Gilberto Sejao, Marcus Araujo. Big game for him. As we mentioned, he was up against it yesterday in the Duke of Sutherland. You wonder how much today will mean to him. Leon Donoso, what a young player he is. Jose Donoso would have been watching so proud on the sideline, and I'm sure Matthias McDonough will have been watching his son as well, Matthias McDonough Jr. Winner of the Cicero Cup, La Iranita, here at Cowdray Park. Live, of course, on Polo Line TV. A big thank you to our presenting partner today as well, Standing Rock, as the players go towards the tents. We will have some of the best action as well for you before we leave you for today. We have the final live here on Polo Line TV of the Dollar Cup next weekend, then the Duke of Sutherland the following weekend, and then we get the Gold Cup action underway as well towards the end of this month. So great shots here in the tent of La Iranita. That's like Tommy Beresford, is that? In the tent. Giving his congratulations as well. And Leon Donoso, big smile on his face. Gilberto Sejao, great to see him here at Cowdray Park. And Gakko Araja. Like I say, under pressure yesterday, this win will mean a lot as we head towards Mura Sanctus coming back next week in the Challenge Cup as well. Sorry, the Duke of Sutherland. So, the story of the game, the field goals. Laranita edged ahead in that second half. Only 4 field goals for Liberta, only 6 for Laranita, half for each side. A lot of penalties, as you can see. The penalties were good. There was 160 missed early on in the game. Other than that, both sides perfect. 9 fouls committed by La Iranita, 11 by Liberta. But look at the way in which La Iranita dominated those throw-ins. They were so quick going, strong with Araja and McDonough, sending Donoso and Sejao long at the front. But from all of us here on Polo Line TV, a big thank you at the Cicero Cup, and we look forward to seeing you as the weeks progress at the high golf season, all exclusively live, free to view here at Cowdray. But from all of us today, thank you, and we will see you very soon.